Welcome, everyone, to this week's episode of The Hues of Hume, a short story told in my homebrew world. I hope that you enjoy it. Not much for long intros, so we're just going to go ahead and get right into this.
Let's go.
Thank you, Scoot.
What are we doing?
We're going to be playing... you know what? I'll do a little bit more of an intro just because Freeman is prompting me here, and I'll be a good little GM. We are doing a Pathfinder 2E rendition of my homebrew setting. The players today will be sent out on a mission from the town of Hume. It will probably be about 6 episodes. It may never see the light of day.
Let's see how inappropriate we get.
Whoa, hey, easy there. The city of Hume is surrounded by a proverbial forest of food. You see corn growing with bean sprouts climbing up its stalks with ground coverage. Every bit of space is taken to ensure the most food is created to feed this bustling, burgeoning, small city coming into its own. The land is still torn from the apocalypse, but it is growing in stages. It's revolutionizing itself from the past, born on the ground of God killers. And we follow the paved road of flagstones as we see skeletons working in the fields, their fingers nimbly picking out aphids and anything else that may be trying to damage the crops, some of them harvesting the ones that are ready to go, guided by young men and women and even teenagers with copper rods that seem to help in this work. And as we get closer to the city, passing through these fields, we see a line of merchants and refugees and townsfolk, just people coming to and fro, answering their questions from the guards. Are you here to cause problems? Are you here? Do you need help? Things along those nature. Have you killed anyone? But we see nobody is turned away, regardless of the answer. And as we pass into the gates, we see that inside the walls of this city, there's brutalist architecture next to giant redwood trees that seem to grow as tall and as wide as the buildings themselves. Every mix and match as elementals carve through the ground, picking up litter and repaving to make sure that the stone has just that little bit of friction so that nobody slips when it rains. And you see the thoroughfares are built for walking traffic with trees bearing fruit and small berry bushes, mint and basil and other things growing wherever it can kind of find its own place. Small planters outside of windows. And in this hustle and bustle, we see a cat folk talking to a smaller rat folk. And Duncan, would you go ahead and introduce your character for us?
My character, 1, Percy Ferguson. You mentioned catfolk, so I'm going to back it up, and Percy is P-U-R-R, Ferguson is F-U-R. You're welcome, listener.
Take a hero point.
Hell yeah. Preemptive, I wrote a hero point into my player character. Love it. So Percy is a middle-aged cat. He's a little bit poorly, he's showing a life of what appears to be leisure. But he's definitely spry. He has a glint in his eye that is just full of mischief, and the big orange folds of his furry body also contain, nice little pokey knives and thievery things, because Percy is a rogue. He front-facing owns a small newspaper shop from which he is talking to his friend the rat and selling him newspapers. Yeah, and other than that, he's a pretty unassuming guy when he wants to be, which is most of the time. But we'll see how fun he gets.
Is he a 1 or 2 brain cell orange cat?
We'll see how the rolls go.
Okay.
Oh, so do you have?
I'll be keeping tabbies on your rolls.
Freeman, lose a hero point.
Okay, sorry.
Leave the jokes to Dunk and me, okay?
Yeah, that's
You're
fair.
here for the seriousness,
Oh, right. Okay, I'll
the
buckle
dramatic moments. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, that was...
Pants are back on.
You may... take a hero point, but not for the pants.
Percy, it's good to see you again. Do you happen to have my copy of?
Dunk, real quick, what's the name of your newspaper here?
Oh, the Daily Yarn.
Okay.
Do you have my copy of the Daily Yarn? I was looking for a good spin of the tale, so to speak.
Oh, of course. I'm glad you showed up today. Here, as you know, it's always one copper, but we've had this talk before, and I thought you might like some other literature that is on the back shelf, as it were.
Oh, yes, I'd be interested in some back shelf literature.
And you can tell Yarlin is interested, but definitely a little bit confused by the phrasing of, not sure if you're propositioning, but not saying no.
I've heard you talk a little bit about how things are too expensive these days, and I don't blame you. Also, that'll be 1 silver for the newspaper, please. I thought you might like to read this booklet. It talks a bit about where we might be going in the future. You know, this mercantilism that we're dealing with right now, this exchange that we're having, that's 1 silver, please. This exchange that we're having right now doesn't have to happen. There are better ways. Why don't you take this book? And he hands over a small, it's printed, but it's not a newspaper. It's a zine.
Okay. Yarlin will pass you over the silver with a smile. And
So, would you say it's a housing issue, or is it just the fact that you have to work for it? Because we do provide housing for our workers. So I'm a little bit curious.
It's more than housing. It's about wresting power from anyone and giving it to everyone. It's about all of us being on equal footing. Look at this town itself having elected councils. That sounds good in theory, but maybe I'm getting ahead of myself.
I'll read the literature.
We could save you a silver.
Another silver.
Oh no! In the spirit of what the literature portrays, this one's free.
Oh, well, thank you. Do you have any plans for this weekend?
Now that you mention it,
just turns and cheeses it. What?
I'm quite late on my tax bill.
How much do you owe? I'd prefer to not see a friend get in trouble.
I'm charging a silver for the newspaper, and that's not all going to the ink, if you know what I mean.
I'm aware that. Okay, well, if you have somewhere else to be or something to dodge, I guess, yeah.
Well, I'd like to talk about this at length because, well, I'm a leftist, but gotta go.
Here's my 6 million word manifesto. Full of dialectical materialism and shitposting. And with that, Percy just tears off, heading towards the Boss Tor, a structure known throughout Hume. It is the place where everyone that doesn't quite fit into organized society shows up to find some form of, for lack of a better word, employment. And hanging over the corner-fed entrance of this enormous building is a gargantuan ox head. Its horns reaching into the sky, and there are even kites and things like that caught on it. They're littered with graffiti, signatures, what's the word when scrimshaw, all sorts of things in the sides of these bones of people leaving their mark. And as he slips through the doorway, trying to find a seat, he bumps into a dwarf in full plate, the full plate of the tax collectors. James, would you like to go ahead and bring us in?
Hello, I am playing Golvin the Turd, a guardian dwarf tax collector.
Oh boy.
Oh, your boy is correct.
What do they look like?
Oh, he is he's got like this bushy blonde beard with like heavy braid, like one big heavy braid through the center. Very close cut blonde hair, no helm. These massive, like curved inward pauldrons that go well above his head. His armor almost looks a shade too big for him, like maybe it's a hand-me-down. And this giant, like wooden reinforced tower shield is just leaning up against the bar very precariously. The shield isn't balanced on the bar. It looks more like the bar is balanced on the shield at this point.
Yeah, you feel a lanky cat folk bump into the back of you coming through the door.
Hey, what are you doing over there? Coming in so quickly.
Sure. I think I was. It just came for the meeting, right? Not trying to put, remind him that he has a hefty tax bill that is outstanding.
Which meeting are you talking about, Percy?
Govern, you got me. I'm pretty flustered today. I'm behind on the tax bill once again, but I'll get there. Sales have been picking up.
Percy, you're always behind on the tax bill. I'm starting to think you're dodging me.
Well, obviously I'm not doing a very good job if that was the case.
Just ran right in
How
the back
about
of
you
him.
just empty your pockets on the bar, and we'll see what you got.
All right, I'll give you all I got. And he puts 1 silver on the bar.
That's a sad amount there, Percy.
None of us are happy about it. So, what brings you here?
Slides the silver back to Percy, just like very upset. Distraught, even.
You live like this?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a tough job. Sometimes you need one after to calm yourself down.
I feel you on that one, brother. Then flags down the barkeep with the silver.
Are you looking for 10 of them?
Just one for now. I'll take the change. And I'm counting.
Okay. If you can give me just a moment, I need to handle my business with this gentleman over here. And Freeman, can you go ahead and introduce your character?
Oh boy. I am playing Rodney Dell, also known as Ruddy. And I'm a human swashbuckler, a bit short in stature. And you see him, he's wearing like he's wearing like what looks like what he probably thinks is a nice fancy coat. It's like a long and draping kind of over his person. But when some people might say they want to wear a fancy fur, like his is camel hair or something, and he's got like fake, jewelry all over his fingers, and he's wearing his shirt underneath. It's a nice like turtleneck. As far as you can tell, what little is seen, but it's kind of bulked up a little bit. Like he constantly hides leather armor underneath. Think like I don't know why I thought of this, but like in Die Hard, I remember hearing this story in the background where the stuntman that Bruce Willis was punching had to wear like padding underneath because he was punching him so hard, really like in the stomach and stuff. But they had to like hide it under like regular clothing. So he's kind of wearing stuff like that. That's where his leather armor is. He doesn't want people to know he's wearing it, but he's used to taking a punch at the same time. And he's got like kind of a greasy, kind of ruddy vibe to him. That's why they call him Ruddy. And he's always wearing like a po' boy hat. He might have a cigar in his mouth. And he's always got this sort of like swaggery attitude to him.
You're asking me to pay a hefty price for what is effectively a not-for-profit bar. I have to ask, why are you trying to get rid of it?
Well, me old mate, it's a bar that all the adventurers come to. You're never short of business. There's always a new one coming back with stories. There's always a new one looking to go out for more. You know, it's a lots of business always running through here. Lots of stories, lots of things changing hands, as it were, my old pucker. You know what I mean?
In the background, you just hear the sound of a chair shattering as some adventurers push each other around. It sounds like there's quite a bit of upkeep involved, though, as well.
Oh, I mean, sometimes the place gets a little rowdy, sure, but at the end of the day, they always help you clean up the mess at the end of the night. That's free labor, my friend. Profit.
No, we're not.
With free
we're
labor.
not. Fuck you, Rudy.
These lads are always playing, always cracking wise with me.
The gentleman takes a look, looks down at the contract, looks at his purse, and produces the, 500 gold coins. Sound fair? Does that sound fair to you?
Oh yeah, that's great. Thank you very much. That sounds wonderful. 400 coins, he says loudly over his shoulder in Govern's direction. That'll be perfect. Taking 500.
And Ruddy
Govern's
just
shaking his head.
Ruddy reaches over and just like writes on the contract 500 while saying 400, just like yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Percy's just drooling, looking at the money.
That's great. That's great. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure doing business with you, my old mate. I can't wait to get adventuring myself now that I've offloaded this fucking money pit. I mean, this awesome establishment.
Did I see somewhere on here that you get to drink for free?
Well, I mean, gonna have a legacy of some sort, right? I'm gonna make a name for myself eventually.
How much do you reckon you drink?
Oh, well, they say adventure is not long for this world, so it's really about a matter of how long I can drink over the years, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Take a hero point.
James's character's
Actually,
just
James,
drooling
yes.
over the capital gains they're going to be taking off their sales.
I ask Governor over here. It's likely to be a tax break. All the drinks you give me, so you could just write that off of that.
Still just shaking his head.
Is that right, Governor? he shook his head. No, that doesn't seem like a thing that is there.
No, that's a shake of laughter. He's laughing at me. He thinks I'm entertaining. Everyone here does. Again, that's like free labor, free entertainment. You're gonna want to pay me in drink.
And with that, the NPC just sadly folds up their deed as there is a loud crash as the back door gets pushed open and the laborers union comes in with a delivery. Scoot, would you like to go ahead and introduce your character?
All right, so what was a knoll, which is now a colo under the remaster, comes in. Mm-hmm. Just think about if you had a knoll in Peaky fucking Blinders. So they've got the flat cap on, the vest that you'd be rocking under like a waistcoat, rolled up sleeves, very Victorian-like, and hand wraps. And he looks like a bare-knuckle boxer. And he comes strutting in with a big, with a couple crates, a big delivery. And this is Blinky O'Nails. So, here goes nothing. Hey, brava.
Are you referring to me or this one over here?
Well, who's the owner?
That guy.
I reckon I am. What's the name on the contract?
Should be. Can I name the bar real quick?
Rodney.
Or is the bar you already?
The bar is the Boss Tour.
Ah, damn it! had a good bar name.
Okay, save it for later. I'll ask for it later. Wait.
It says fucking Rodney.
Oh, well, that's him.
No. It should have the establishment's name on there.
Nah, not near, mate. And he comes on over and puts the crates down on the ground. It'll be 500.
500? I ain't get
Did I
that kind of
fucking
money.
stutter?
No, I did. 500? That's crazy. Talk. What's the delivery for? What is this? What are these goods?
First of all, this has to cover all the costs for my union brothers.
Well, I'm paying a whole union for your delivery.
You're fucking right.
you
You pay
see-
the brothers, you pay the sisters, and we all get our lunch breaks.
Oh no. Oh god. Take a hero point, Scott. I am dying. Oh fuck. It's good. But yeah, no, you see just like 15, 20 laborers all just bringing in kegs, salted ham, just like everything that you would need to stock a bar. As it's starting to come into the winter months, the harvest is happening. Things are getting to the point of being ready for winter. And so, yeah, the bar is now fully stocked up to get through the rest of it.
And he turns to the guy he just sold to. He's like, so he's like looking at the invoice, I guess, that Blinky has brought. And he's like, 500. So he's just reviewing it. He's just like shaking his head. And he turns to the guy he just sold the bar. He's like, I can restock you for the whole winter. 600 gold.
Or, you could try to hawk this outside, and I will get my own.
But I don't have a place to put it.
Govern, what does the tax situation look like if he were to donate these items to the bar versus
Son of a
the
bitch.
capital gains that he would have instead?
For you or for him?
For him.
Well, a donation. I'm doing your accent.
Yeah, sorry. As soon as you started doing yours, I was like, I'm going to screw him up. I know I am.
Yeah. Well, a donation would cover probably a good portion of the principal of the value that you have outstanding. And it would be taxable on the side of the bar at that point as opposed to the side of the person, if I'm remembering the law there correctly.
In barman's terms, please?
If you donate these to me, we can maintain the drinking for free, and you do not have to worry about your taxes.
And he just takes a deep breath in. He's just thinking to himself, so much for drinking for actual free. Like, what the fuck? Like, now he's buying all the free drink for himself. That's what he feels like. And he's like, looks at the NPC.
I'll throw in
whoever you named him.
the food as well. You eat here for
Looks
free
at-
for life, my friend.
Okay, looks at Govern, looks at him, looks at the invoice, looks at Govern, looks at him. Stomach rumbles.
Looks over at Blinky,
Yeah,
the bastard that started this.
Yeah, it's just like, and now he feels like he's been caught at the grocery store while hungry. You know, it's like a bad time to shop. It's just like, all right, you got a deal, I suppose.
Very good.
And he turns to the rest of the bar, the patrons, is like, you hear that? I eat and drink for free for life. And no, you can't have me leftovers.
If you want to know something funny, even the amount of food and drink they're going to give away over the course of a year just to you will be large enough that it will count as a taxable donation. So he's going to have to pay tax on that.
That is funny.
Sucker. So at that point, Ruddy will just like, he'll like just deep sigh, shoulders down, head down, and just walk over to the bar and says, well, might as well start with my first freebie.
What will you have?
Let's see here. Could I have, please, could I have an in with the old, please?
Okay, and like looks behind the bar for all your cheat sheets. Like, oh god, what did I get myself into? Like, just
Didn't I mention it's a cocktail bar? And with the old just being like the fantasy version of an old fashioned.
I like that. That's good.
And Blinky gets sees Ruddy take a seat and starts to get a little thirsty himself. So he's like, "Come on, boys. Let's have a cuppa. A cuppa beer."
It's got Boston.
Cuppa or a cuppa?
Whatever, man.
Yes.
Yes. And with that, everyone sits down at the bar that does drink. The poor new bar owner quickly starts trying to learn on the fly as some of the assistants start pouring out of their back, finally starting their shift and taking over for this poor guy. And is anybody ordering food? They have a roast ram curry with a fall vegetable harvest side dish. If anybody's interested in that.
No, I think Govern's going to take the weekend and just make like a good egg salad. So he's just looking forward to that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Percy's on a liquid diet.
Percy's on a liquid diet. Nice.
Just a beer, mate. We're on the clock.
That doesn't sound like something you should do on the clock, but I am not your supervisor, so I will not say anything. We are a cool bar.
Yeah, that's right. And its reputation is thanks to me and the adventurers.
Fuck you, Ruddy.
Oh, you jokesters.
And with that, what would effectively be the town quest giver for this particular establishment comes in with a new stack of tasks that need to be done. It's just a ream of papers that they put up on the old cork board. And you watch as everyone makes a mad scramble for all the different options, trying to figure out what best suits their party and their needs. And you see one of the last ones left up there is Grain Hall Diplomacy, Town Seneca. And the quest giver, I need to think of a better word for that, but not right now. Basically just looks at the four of you and you recognize this person. She is just known in town as the person that hands out the adventures for people that are trying to find extra work.
I was going to say the down-deckered cane, and the she really blew a hole in that.
The what? The down-decker
down-deckered cane.
Oh, the down-decker. I can't do Deckard cane, so we'd have to get Freeman to re-punch it over my voice. So
Can do.
I'll do it as a she, though.
Can do. Oh, no, I'm just super old.
That's going to haunt my dreams.
Oh, yes, my dear laddie boy.
Stay
Okay,
a while and have some Werther's Originals.
Nice.
Good to see you. Spot of tea.
Oh, Jesus. And she looks over at Blinky, and this job is going to need some of the labor union as it is anyway. Is this something that you would be interested in, Blinky? You would be taking some grain and gold to the town of Seneca to try to open a trade route and as it were, a greeting, as it were.
Aye. Anything to strengthen the union.
I love to hear it. And Govern, do you have any plans this weekend? It would be great to have somebody along to of heroic nature as a tax collector to really add some gravitas to this occasion. Would you be willing to take on this duty?
For Hume? Yeah, of course.
My thanks, dude. My thanks indeed, not dude. Jesus Christ.
You can call me dude. I don't mind.
Right on, dude. When you get back, we need to party.
You want to go on this quest?
Yeah, that sounds rad, dude.
I've never partied with a tax collector.
Yeah, what do they allow on the expense account for the tax collectors, I wonder?
I mean, they're probably like literally paragons of like, like paladin type shit. Paladin guardian, so
Boring.
they probably get a pretty long leash.
Pretty long leash, but yeah, but they have like a whole new, it's not oaths anymore. What are they called?
Edicts and
Virtues or something.
Edicts or whatever. Yeah,
Edicts.
it's just all about being a miser.
Yeah.
Deity Scrooge McDuck.
I'm going to count every copper.
Yeah, he is an economical dwarf. That was written into the 4 sentence of backstory that I did in my
Yeah.
head.
Oh yeah, the tax collectors would absolutely worship Kadru, the beneficent tyrant, the god of responsibility.
That sounds
Nice.
right. And he's kind of tired, I think, of being a tax collector. I think he might be tired of just the praise, the danger, all of it. So I think he's pretty excited to get out of town for a little while. He thinks this is going to be a vacation.
So he's getting too old for this shit, is what you're saying.
He feels that way, but he's like actually super young. Like he's just past the age of maturity. Like he'd be like 31 in our world.
I feel that, brother.
Oh yeah, nobody in Hume lives past 100, so he probably is just 31.
Okay. Then he's like
Really?
31.
Yeah, if in your head he needs to be older, that's fine. But yeah, in general, like nobody lives past 100. That's just. I like the idea of living memory not being a thing of hundreds of thousands, hundreds or thousands of years. Like I just let there be some myths. And
Yeah, I
legends
dig
in
it.
the world. But yeah. Okay. Well,
I love the idea the tax collector thinks going on adventures of vacation. Little does said tax collector realize that Cam is running the show. It's probably going to be brutal.
He's got full plate and a tower shield. He's ready to go.
Yeah, he's got you at the helm.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You both may need not to be rude or anything, but you may want to find somebody that is also good at handling others in more polite terms.
Oh, I was born for that.
And Percy, having heard the word gold, is waving.
Oh.
I just waved at the camera. I'm sorry, listener.
Oi, you over there. Over there? You over there.
Moi?
You looking for some work?
Percy nods quite vigorously.
Percy does owe the state quite a bit of money.
Can I work under the table? I got a bit of a tax problem. No.
Everyone's trying to dodge taxes next to the tax man.
That's like the half of the fun, though.
Yeah, it's so good.
You'll just have to sign up for your local.
Yeah, I'd love to help, and I just want to be supporting my community.
What's your profession?
I'm a printer by trade, but one could say I've seen my fair share of rough and tumble situations.
Ah, yes. Local 413. Tough bunch, them printers.
That ink will never come out.
Scoot, did you look up a printers union, or did you make that up? I
I just
to
made
know.
that up.
Okay. It's like, if you just happen to know that would blow my mind.
I think we're slowly going to be creating the registered names of the unions in Hume as we go through
Slowly.
this.
We're
Start
40
writing them
minutes
down.
in. We've already got, what, 3?
So good.
Right. Well,
And Percy not letting on that he is not a member of the union, but still supports it regardless, vigorously agrees to join along.
I'll take your union dues now, though.
I gotta start with this guy over here.
Godwin just starts howling in his stool.
just just rocking the stool back and forth, just bang, 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 just a beat.
Yeah, he's dying. Like, this is the most emotion I think anyone's ever seen out of him. That's the funniest shit he's ever heard.
Don't suppose they're 9 copper.
You can wait. Shit. The benefits are great in the end, though.
Oh, God, my neck hurts. Oh.
And Reddy's just like, yeah, just make sure you read that union contract before you sign anything, yeah? Or pay any money. And if you want somebody who can sweet talk other people, I'm your man. I could do it. I ran the bar for years.
Fuck you, Ruddy.
Yeah, you see, I've already got a rapport. Ruddy is a whopping +1 charisma, but he definitely thinks that he's got way more charisma than he actually has. He's convinced.
A lot of bar owners like that.
Yeah, he's also got a 0 and 0 whiz, so he doesn't realize.
Perfect.
And a Coke problem.
He's got it under control. It's not a problem. It's well in hand and nostril.
I'm a functional cokeaholic.
Right. Well, since it's all of your first times, I do believe that I will be attaching a scout. Say hi to Sam. And you hear an invisible voice. Hi, I'm Sam. I'll be your scout.
Who? What?
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 He
looks around.
Bloody who? What? Where's that coming from?
And yeah, you put it 2 and 2 together that this is one of the scouts of Hume. They're basically the orphans that the city has kind of collected and put through school and training, but due to the trauma of being an orphan in a world like this, they don't have a good time settling down to be apprentices for blacksmiths, and so they end up being sort of scouts. They're known for their gray hoods and their ability to just hide almost anywhere. And
Like in plain sight.
Yep, in plain
I thought
sight.
I genuinely thought it was going to be like an air elemental.
Tiny
You just
creature.
couldn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is a young
Dame Judi Dench shows up.
Oh, that's a Riddick reference, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got that one.
Yeah. Chronicles
Nice.
of Riddick. We don't fly, but we float very well. Is that how it goes? I can't. God, it's been so long since I've seen
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
it. Yeah. I guess without the introductions out of the way, then you all will head out tomorrow. We will have the caravan prepared. Blinky, I would love to give your crew the work if you'd like. But yes, there will be a lot of grain to be harvesting, or not harvesting, to be transported. And once you arrive in Seneca, you will be tasked with distributing it as well as part of a care package, as it were.
Yeah, we'll take it.
The usual wages will be provided for your crew. And you will be paid adventurer wages if that is okay.
That's all right. And danger pay. And dirty pay. And don't forget time and a half if we're working late. Double pay for on the weekends. And triple pay if it's a bank holiday.
Oh, God.
I would.
Yeah, and as many of those things tax-free as possible.
You're not part of the union, right?
Galvin just starts laughing again.
You pay your adventurer taxes just like everyone else.
You damn right we do.
We sure do.
Just the bare minimum, that's all.
Why would we ask? We're not asking for more. We just pay your dues. It is not complicated.
Well, I paid no dues. I didn't sign up for a union.
Oh, I see it on the paperwork right there.
Oh, son of a
Made you
bitch.
look.
Fuck you, Rudy! He genuinely thought he forgot his own advice for a second. Like, read the paperwork. Yeah, he's not smart. He's not smart. He just he turns heel again, goes over to the bar. He's like, "All right, one for the road." He needs to calm himself down. I'll have an animated dead number 2, please.
What the fuck is that?
Corpse Reviver
That's
number
the
2.
fantasy equivalent of a corpse reviver
Corpse
number 2.
Reviver. Oh, okay. I don't drink cocktails like that. I drink Natty Light and Kurs.
Oh,
Kurs. Give me some toilet water.
That's what my dad would call the next best thing to beer.
Yes.
Fucking in a canoe.
Canoe, yep.
Yeah, awfully close to water.
Yep.
Yeah.
I assume people turn in for the night. They either go to their homes or shack up here, wherever y'all decide you want to go.
Rodney finishes his drink, gets up, walks to the door, and just stops and goes, oh, puts his hand in front of his face. He's like, I lived upstairs. Where am I going to sleep?
You can room here as well.
Oh.
Really banking on that short life.
Really, though? Yeah, well, I just paid $500 for this place to run itself, or 500 gold. Like, that's a lot of fucking money. Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Can I put
That
things
is
on the walls?
a very rude thing
Can
where I
I-
come from to say to someone.
What? Oh, sorry. Bless your balls? I don't know what you
Oh,
want.
thank you. Yes, that is the positive affirmation.
Oh,
Bless your heart is a curse.
Oh my. Well, break a leg. I'm going to.
Why would you wish this on me? What are you doing? Get out of here.
So many horses have died.
Oh, right into the glue factory. And with that, night passes, day breaks, roasters crow, grass grows, and brother, I hurt people.
Hell yeah.
Anybody get that reference?
Nope.
Damn. Team Fortress 2 Scout?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Oh my god. Okay, never mind.
never played
Everybody break what you're doing right now. Go watch that. We'll come back in 5 minutes.
Sounded cool,
No.
though.
And we're back.
We're back. In the next morning, Blinky's crew has organized everything. The consummate professionals they are. Everything is lashed down in its place and accounted for. The
Yeah, and
horses
you
are
hear
drawn up.
Blinky. He's standing on the back of the cart with a signal whistle that he has, and he's just blowing into this thing first thing in the morning. Come on, you lot, load it up.
But yeah, you all mount out and begin the trek to Seneca, passing through the gates, leaving the familiar walls, just move it along through the fields. You see the skeletons already out there in the morning, gathering up, tending the fields.
As we're passing the fields and all the skeletons are working out there, Blinky just turns to him and tips a cap. Morning, boys.
One of the skeletons just like, at you.
Haven't had the coffee yet.
They're not even out of the gate yet, and Govern's got his boots off.
Oh, hell yeah.
As soon as we leave the undead fields, like, the smell really lingers from those fields, doesn't it?
Why would it linger? They are just bones.
I don't know. Is it smell in the air anyway?
They don't use the zombies for the fields for that reason,
It
so that the food is not
stings my
contaminated.
nostrils. Oh, it's acrid.
Rather ossified.
Are you sure it is not your upper lip?
No, I cleaned that fresh this morning when I missed
that's
my
good.
teeth.
You missed your teeth.
Rushes the lip.
That was so good. I almost missed that. That was so good. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That reminds me, we were at Cirque du Soleil, and it was midway through this crazy acrobatic scene, and my buddy just turns to me and he just goes, I can barely drink a beer without hitting my teeth.
That's so good. Oh, shit, I'm crying. Oh, shit,
that one
so
got
is
me.
James. Oh, shit. Oh, that's good.
The day passes without incident. The paved road of Hume slowly turning into a more rutted trail. The cracks of wagon wheels leaving their mark as the trail gets rougher and rougher. The wagons are well constructed and handle it well, but you already can miss the smoothness of a Hume road compared to this. It reaches about midday when you stop to take your bearings, and I need some survival checks from everybody.
Oh, good at this with a -1.
Or if you don't want to, you don't have to, but yeah.
Well, I'm gonna anyways because I want to see how bad.
I got a
it is.
-2. Let's go, Dunk.
How do you have a -2?
Did I say -2? I meant -1.
Survival. I'm actually trained in this one.
No, good for you. I got a 9.
Still a very shit thing here. 16. Okay. 16 total.
13 for Govern.
I got a 4. And Blinky's just like, we need to get local 536 out here. Stat. These roads are garbage.
Yeah, them.
Belong in the bin.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't think I understand most of what he says.
Okay. Jeez, y'all are real bad at survival. I love this. So you get about the midway through, and between Rodney and Govern, you kind of realize like, we're not going quite the right way, and you just hear a small voice from Sam, who's been sitting next to Govern, that he may not even have noticed.
Yeah, I think y'all actually need to go a little bit more east when you're heading south from here.
Where were you?
Oh, I was watching. It's my job to observe you on your first missions. And if you get into perilous or life-threatening danger, then I may intercede. Until then, you're allowed to make mistakes so that you can learn on your own.
I think I could learn with some help, but okay.
If you would like, I can help you more.
It's okay, Sam.
And with that, you manage to make it to the end of the day, passing through the forest as it gets slightly darker, as the foliage gets thicker and thicker. You bed down, creating camp for the night. Who is going to be doing watches? As the Union boys set up the camp for y'all. Is anybody going to...
Well, it can't be the Union boys because they'll be getting overtime.
Govern will do a watch. He doesn't mind.
Govern's used to staying up all hours of the night, I'm sure.
Crunching numbers.
And doing lots of walking.
Anybody else doing a watch or no?
Yep, Percy will relieve Govern,
And
being somewhat crepuscular.
Yeah, Blinky will get in on a break. And by a break, I mean a watch.
okay. And what about you, Rodney?
I mean, yeah, he'll it doesn't immediately volunteer, but assuming that Blinky, likes to follow the rules, just wakes him up when his watch is done. Everybody will be like, oh, right, yeah, all right, yeah, okay, I'll watch.
All right. Go ahead and give me some perception checks then.
Yeah, Blinky wakes him up and hands him a shovel to lean on. It's just a stack of cigarette butts on the ground. The coffee's cold.
Oh, terrible. 9.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
11.
I accidentally rolled mine privately. Can you tell me what I rolled?
8.
Damn.
17.
Blinky, the only one with like a semi-decent... Wait, what did Govern get?
11.
Okay, that's not awful, but that's not...
We've all got
great.
shit wisdom.
Your initial comment stands. Yeah, wisdom is dumb stat.
For the folks at home, they're level 3 in their will save. The highest one is an 8. So,
It's
That's me.
not good.
yep, that's It's a thing. Thankfully, it passes without incident as far as you can tell. Your camp's pretty big, so it's going to keep away most predators just because of the number of people. You're unlikely to get run up on. The only thing you would have to worry about is bandits, and once again, pretty large camp. Most people are going to be deterred. And with that, we're going to go ahead and kind of just like move it along a little bit. And about 2.5 days later, you all arrive outside the town of Seneca. And you see it has much, much shorter walls. It seems to be, think like a college town. It doesn't appear to be like your average town. You don't hear the sound of blacksmiths. You don't hear the sound of any sort of real markets going on. It appears to be entirely dominated by 3 large buildings that the runes on the side indicate different forms of art. You see vocal, instrument, and then physical in the runes. So in vocal you would have like singing, oratory, things like that. Instruments would be guitars, lyres, everything else. And then physical would be things like acting or even sculpting.
Contortionists.
Yeah, that is a form of art. This is literally Bard Town.
Oh, no way.
Yep. And as you arrive, you hear in the distance the sound of a band beginning to strum up, just as it swells as you get closer and closer, and they play you in. And,
No.
yeah.
Awesome.
And
And it is Rocky Like a Hurricane by the Scorpions.
It's the sound of breaking glass, and then it just goes into Stone Cold Steve Austin's track.
I was thinking more like, she's my cherry pie. No, definitely not that song.
you're all wrong. It's We Are the Champions by Queen.
fair enough.
Should have known.
That feels right.
And
Having not accomplished anything yet.
Yeah.
don't let that get in the way of a...
Sovereign's used to being treated like a hero.
Oh my god, it's a tax collector all the way out here.
I just know when we leave, they're going to be playing another one, Bites the Dust.
And as you get into what passes for the town square, the Union lads start unboxing everything, setting everything up. And just give me some quick, you know what? Let's just go in order. Percy, what's your game plan here now that you're in the town? You gonna try to find somebody? You gonna run amok? Like what's in Percy's 2 brain cells?
Brain Cell the First is wanting... So, do they still have to get the delivery, or is that on the Union guys to get it there? Do they know where they're going?
The Union lads are already setting up shop to be able to distribute this. Like, you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, okay, we're done.
You remember that you were asked, if you want, you were asked to like create diplomatic relationships and just become good like stewards for Hume. You don't have to do that though. You can absolutely go out and just do crime. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, crime is going to be an implicated part of all of this, so I think he's going to be kind of enticed by the rune saying physical arts or whatever. He's going to go want to see some high-class contortionism.
okay. Exotic dancers. All right. So
Yeah.
Rodney, what you up to?
Rodney is going to hit the local pub. He's going to hit the local bar.
What's the local
And,
pub named here?
Well, I have very heavy influence of my character is coming from a classic British sitcom called Only Fools and Horses. I don't know if anyone's familiar. But it's a reference to Only Fools and Horses Pay the Taxman, basically. But I wanted it to be more like, this is the name of the bar, and only for adventurers. So only fools and horses go on adventures.
Oh, I like that.
So I was either going to call it only fools and horses, or I was going to call it like only saps and stallions or something like that. It was a big nod to it. Yeah.
If you feel like it doesn't work, then we can come up with a different name for a bar.
I mean, I think I felt like it worked for what. I'll tell you what. I don't have a name for this bar, but when he goes in, he's gonna start like, for him, they said try and form some diplomatic relations. To him, that's go to the bar, make some friends, and tell some stories, whether they want to hear them or not. And he'll go in and start like going on this grand tale to whoever will listen. After ordering a drink that the bartender probably has never heard of course. And he starts telling the story about how he accidentally became a bar owner. And he's like, he used to get into scrapes all the time and bar fights and stuff. And he woke up one morning on the floor of the bar that was empty, and it was like trashed. And there was a deed in his hand signed over to him, and he had no idea why or how. And it turned out to be this adventurer's bar, and he tried to change the name to Only Fools and Horses or Only Saps and Stallions, but he wasn't allowed to because it was connected to this like effective adventurers guild, right? It was like there's a bunch of paperwork. Yeah, the bus tour. Like there was a bunch of paperwork that he just wasn't willing to do, or they were like, no, you're not allowed. And so, but he, in his heart of hearts, it was always called something like that. And he's just telling this story, and like maybe no one cares, but he's just flapping his gums the whole time in the bar, trying to develop a rapport.
And you see that this is give me a sense motive check.
Okie dokie. 13.
With a 13,
Great.
you don't really notice. Is anybody else tagging along with Rodney, or we'll circle back to that in a second. Govern, what were you trying to link up with the mayor, or were you just trying to like go to the bar and watch Rodney make a fool of himself? What's on the game plan?
Well, if I may, you gave me a free feat, Cam, and it's the group impression. So could I roll on that before?
Yeah,
or you
go
want
ahead,
to come
give me a
back to
diplomacy check.
it? Okay. 21.
Nice. Yeah. You have you ever been surrounded by people that think they are significantly better than you, but you've managed to impress them with a specific thing that you did that they're like, oh, that's interesting, I guess.
I was about to say every time we record, but I don't think I've ever actually impressed any of you.
Fuck you, Rodney. No. You impress me every single time we play, bud. How did he forget that word? That's impressive.
Son of a bitch.
An aura again.
We just covered that one. Yeah, that's
But
fair.
yeah, no, like you get the idea that the bar you've wandered into is the vocal bar, and it's called the Raven's Nest, and it's definitely a little bit snooty in here. And when you first show up, they look at you like this fucking dusty bumpkin that just came off the road. But as you tell the story, like they you kind of see them do that thing like, oh my god, he's just so authentic though. And yeah, so like there's definitely
Is there like
some
beat poetry going on in the background or
yeah,
something?
pretty
or?
much. Yeah, there's a lot, but like you're just regaling them with this story that's just like you look like a fool because you were a drunk ass motherfucker that just like happened to like wake up with a bar and don't know how you got
he's
it.
like-
So
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you know, he gets more into him. He's like, you know, the Raven's Nest is a terrible name for a bar. You should call it, you're all talking and you're all telling stories and singing. You should call it As the Crow Crows. Oh, get it? Do you get it? As the crow? But it's as the crow flies, but it's crow instead. You know.
bartender, get this man another drink so he will shut up. The strategy continues for Ruddy working. He drinks for free yet again. Sorry, James. Where were we?
So Govern is standing near the caravan with the workers, trying to bring in the townsfolk, almost acting as a barker, but keeping one eye on the goods and property, making sure it's kind of being distributed evenly at this point. Hey, citizens, come on over and get your grain.
And Scoot, real quick before we tackle that, did you want to? Are you staying with James, or are you going to go somewhere else before I continue?
I think that after such a grueling effort getting there and watching the boys unload the cart. He is off for a cold one. A pint.
Are you going to the same bar as Ruddy, or are you going to try to find a different one?
Same one's fine.
Okay. Then we'll circle back to that. Govern, as you are kind of acting as the barker for the boys, you see a lot of the people that live inside of the town kind of look at the grain like, what do I do with this? Like, they've almost like they've never seen like milled grain in their life. They don't know how to cook. Just think almost spoiled like college kids that like have rich parents that have been sent here to learn something in these colleges and aren't necessarily like any sort of taking care of themselves, have had maids or servants their entire lives. And so about like an hour or two goes by before you start to see some of the sun go down, and you start to see some of the townsfolk that look more like laborers coming in from work out in either the fields or the forests, gathering the materials for these colleges, the clay, the wood to make instruments and things like that, the wood to make paper. And they start milling around.
Can we just take this, or how does this? What's the price here?
The price is completely free. This is on behalf of the city of Hume for you and your fellows. We just ask that you answer a short survey about how many people live in your home and which deity you currently pray to at dinner time.
He's running the census.
Take a fucking uniform, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. Oh, God.
Lean into it.
No, it's real
So
fucking good. But yeah, the townsfolk will kind of look at you and they all answer. You get a lot of Austero, the god of determination, some Kadru, gods of discipline, responsibility. Just very, very practical. But you do get one, Ryan, the god of mirth and humor. You get kind of all over the place, but it's mostly the god of determination and the god of responsibility for these salt of the earth people that are basically the only thing keeping these chuckle fucks from starving.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Govern's quite charmed by them.
And you see a lot of them have families ranging from like 4 to 7 people.
Imagine Govern probably sitting there wondering how many of the estates these kids came from that he's marched across, trying to avoid traps and dogs just to collect some tax.
Man, I think that's what's going to keep him up at night, but he's pushing that deep down and trying to be this charming emissary.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna scoot back over to Dunk here. You wanted to go to the College of Physical Arts and look for a contortionist.
Yeah, he's not looking for a contortionist in particular. That just sounded funny, but it wouldn't be bad if he found a contortionist. Or I think he's more just intrigued by what might be in there because he's not, as a man of the written word, he just has no idea, and he might be able to do a little bit of crimes on the way.
So if you're looking for the contortionist, you're actually going to be going to the instrumental college.
Okay, well, he didn't know that, so he's going to go to the physical one.
The band? No. Have you never heard of the band The Contortionist?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Oh, holy shit. Never mind. Sorry, that was a bad reference joke then. I figured
okay.
you
No,
of
that's
all
cool.
people would have. But yeah, in the physical
the theme
college, do you have, are you trying to sneak in, or are you just trying to like walk in like you own the place? Give me a little bit of flavor here for how you're trying to case this joint or enter this joint.
he is going to, Case is a great start. He is going to take a little stroll around and see if it is, if there's something that looks like it might be an opportunity to break in and steal something. But if not, he'll just waltz in and pretend that he's more normal. But so maybe on his approach, if it looks like there's something enticing, he'll go for it. If not, he'll just walk right in.
So you definitely see a room. These are spoiled rich kids. There's not a huge problem with breaking and entering or thieving. So this honestly looks like probably the easiest job of your life. But on one of the lower floors, about, let's say, the second floor, peering up into the window, you see an absolutely gorgeous marble bust that is a representative of what looks like either a saint or just some sort of religious figure. But they've definitely kind of made it a little bit in the tasteful nudity side of things. And you're pretty sure this would fetch a pretty penny back home or somewhere else on the market.
Okay, so seeing this, Percy is going to activate his Vault Breaker's harness. So thank you for giving this to me, Cam, because it allows me to use the phrase. He's going to cinch his mischief harness with one action. And
Oh no.
get a mischief harness has been cinched snugly.
What have we done?
Press play.
So you got 1 minute of a +1 item bonus to stealth checks and 10-foot item bonus to speed.
So are you just going
And
to
he would
jump
like to-
up to this second floor?
It's the second floor?
Yeah.
Is there
Wait, are we
anything
talking-
climbable?
We talking American second floor or English or British second floor? Ground floor, first floor, second floor, or first floor, second floor?
First floor, second floor.
Okay.
First floor, second floor, and nothing on the exterior that might be climbable? Or is it
Yeah,
climbable?
you can, like, there's windowsills and stuff like that. So if you wanted to climb, or honestly, like, what's your speed with the +10?
35. Oh, I've also got the powerful leap feat, which
Yeah.
allows me to jump 5 feet up with a vertical leap without making a high jump. And high jump is a DC 30 athletics check to jump vertically. If I didn't stride 10... Oh, you have to stride at least 10 feet. And you leap up 8 feet vertically and 10 feet horizontally. On a critical success. Oh, high... Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. So yeah, I'll give you an athletics.
Okay.
With a +7 natural 1.
Oh no.
Hero point that? Or
Yeah, I'm gonna hero point that. I don't want to show my ass so quickly.
We've earned them. Let's start using them.
26, which
Oh,
is a
little better.
failure, so I leap normally.
Oh,
It's a 19 on the die.
Why
Wait, why
yeah,
is it
so
a DC 30? Oh, it's the distance
Yeah.
you're trying to go. Yeah, okay.
wait, why are you trying to jump 30 feet? What is it?
I'm just
Okay.
doing a DC 30 athletics check
Okay.
to jump vertically.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that you
Oh, I see.
managed to, it's not clean, but you managed to grab the bottom windowsill of the second floor, and you kind of just thump into the wall a little bit, but you managed to hold on, digging your little kitty claws into it, and then pull yourself up into the room.
Oh, awesome. And no window or anything?
No.
Okay.
Or if there is, it's open.
Okay. Quick little check for traps.
Smart.
Smart.
With a 4 on the die for a 10.
oh boy.
Everything looks great.
Awesome. Just going for that tasteful nude.
So
Classic
good.
dunk.
And a tasteful nude words he will go.
As you step in, you hear a crack as you have stepped on a pencil that was left on the ground. Duncan's face right there.
Pencils flying everywhere.
But yeah, you managed to successfully just yoink this statue. Where are you storing it? I'm going to say it's about, I don't know, 50 centimeters tall, 20 centimeters wide, weighs about maybe 10 kilograms.
20. Yeah, okay. Probably should have.
It'd definitely be like 2 bulk.
Is there anything in the room that could contain it?
Yeah, you can find like a small wooden crate with some straw stuffed in it.
Oh yeah, if you can stuff it into a straw crate, well, a crate full of straw, and then he wants to try to get it back to the caravan in the box.
Yeah. I think in your head, like,
What's in the box?
you're leaving with a box. Like, maybe people didn't see you come in, but maybe you just try going out the front door, assuming.
Oh yeah,
that
he's
nobody's
waltzing
gonna
out.
stop you.
The hard part's done. He's just gonna make it look like he knows exactly what he's doing as he walks out the door.
Okay, awesome.
Dunk, you have that other bonus feat that, if you want to, that Cam gave you, concealing ledger domain.
Which it has to be light bulk, and no one's trying to search me right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, it's gonna be the light bulb.
Yep.
Never mind.
Go ahead and roll me a d20, Dunk,
No. You know what? Okay.
Check.
please.
7.
Hello? Who are you?
Oh, hi. I'm one of the emissaries from Hume. I was just returning this from the caravan.
You're a cat. Why are you sweating? What's going on?
It's my winter coat. You really got to get this thing brushed.
Oh, I mean, it is winter, so it is coming in nicely, I assume. I don't know. I haven't met that many cat folk. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Thank you, Scott.
How much does he want to lie right now? About
So
plus 7's worth. He is going to. What do I do for a deception? What's the action for that?
Just deception roll.
Just a deception, but it's not like that's not a make an impression or anything.
No.
Just lie. Just a lie. Yeah.
Yeah, just a classic lie. Just this is a broken old piece that they want to get out of here.
Okay, go ahead and give me that deception roll.
I'm taking it to the
Fucking
glue factory
rolling.
for repairs.
Terribly with a 15.
That is a success. This is just some random dork in a college. They're just asking, like, because they see a cat boat carrying a box. Like, you're just an interesting thing to them.
And remember,
Yeah.
take your parents' money and give it to other people.
Okay. Is there a specific way I should do that, or?
1 coin at a time, and he walks out the door.
Wow, that cat should go to the vocal college. And with that, Percy just you let out this, maybe a sigh, just like, oh God. And and you manage to get back to the caravan, and go ahead and give me a stealth check against Gorvin's perception DC.
Oh God, he's gonna tax the hell out of me. 19.
The DC is 16, so Gorvin does not notice you sliding that into the back of the cart and pulling blanket over it, or a tarp.
Successful art fraud.
Nice.
It's more of a theft than a fraud, but yeah.
Well, the fraud will come down the line when I try to sell it.
The plan's not fully executed yet, Cam.
Just getting his crimes ready in advance.
Yeah. Next on the list is to make forgeries.
Big domino of crimes.
Blinky, you show up just a little bit behind Rodney here, and as you get in, he starts.
Me old mate, come on up, have a stool.
Why is he telling his friend to shit on the floor?
I do it in a box.
So literal.
I really worked up a thirst out there. A pint,
Yeah,
please.
Get this. No, you don't want a pint. You want a nice classic cocktail. Get this man a green grotto. Which is the fantasy equivalent of a blue lagoon.
I'm glad you're explaining these all.
Yeah,
I didn't know them.
You got Corpse Survivor.
Which is something I think Scott would really love.
And he cheerses Ruddy and just takes a nice long pull of that. Lights up a ciggy, dart.
Gets loose.
Nothing like a day's hard work.
Takes his shoes off. No, probably not that. Who knows what's on these college room floors. But yeah, you get a little bit mobbed just by these students. They've never seen a colo before. Like, you're just a giant dog person, and these are drunk college kids. So you can kind of do the math of how this is starting to play out. And they're like, so you can sit. Do you like fetch things?
If you're paying, I can fetch.
So do we just have to like give you a snack, or how does that work?
Oi,
Or just like scratch?
what are you trying to separate me from the means of production? I work for a fair wage for me and my brothers and my sisters.
What's the means of production?
That's what I fought. Just another rich, spoiled, upper class bourgeoisie.
Is that a
Don't
slur?
worry about it, Blinky. They think they're above everything, but they don't realise what's over their heads.
Well, get the fuck out my face.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Brokey. And they run off.
Oh, that was fucking easy, all right.
They're not really tough round here, Blinky.
Mm.
Bunch of softies.
Kids these days. Well, now that we're here, what are we going to do now? Work's done.
Work's done. We drink.
Aye. And another cheers. And the green grotto goes down the hatch.
And as the Green Grotto goes down the hatch, the mayor of this town finally approaches Gavrin and just kind of looks around at the boys as they all take their 15-minute breaks, pulling out their cigarettes and leaning on shovels that for some reason they have.
Green shovels.
Yeah,
Classic.
Excuse me, are you with Hume? I heard that you had dignitaries coming, but I must admit this is a much different display. Or could you perhaps gather the rest of your crew just so we can address all of you at once?
Yeah, of course. But dignitaries might give you the wrong impression of me and my fellows. We're not so haughty, I guess. But yeah, I'll round them up.
Hey, you saying we don't have dignity?
Percy is actually here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he has no dignity.
But you'd be the last person to let anyone say otherwise.
Oh, well, here is my address, and just meet me here with the rest of them. I suppose I don't need all of the boys, just your potential leadership cadre.
Yeah, I'll let management know.
And with that, we're going to call it there.
Hey.
Oh my god. Oh, well, now I can't wait to see what kind of actual trouble we get into. Hues of Hume is an actual play podcast in the homebrew of Hume, created by Cameron Terry, and it's produced by the Uncharted North Network. Hues of Hume uses Pathfinder 2nd Edition Legacy and Remastered rule sets, developed by Paizo Incorporated, used under Paizo's community use policy. Hues of Hume is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information on Paizo and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Music is licensed by Epidemic Sound through Full Round Action Gaming. Hues of Hume is recorded remotely using Foundry Virtual Tabletop and the Forge VTT hosting service. If you wish to support this project, past projects, and projects to come, visit us at unchartednorth.ca, patreon.com/unchartednorth, or on Instagram at unchartedno. Links to all credits can be found in the episode description. Thanks for listening.